Welcome to the Your Next Level podcast. I'm your host, Insaaf. Join me every Monday for a new episode where we talk career, manifestation, money, relationships, and so much more. Join us as we show you how to get from where you're at to your next level. You can expect a new episode every single Monday. Welcome to Your Next Level with Insaaf Daniels. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to a new episode of the podcast. Thank you for being here. Today's episode, we are going to talk about how to create your dream reality. This is a real goody fun episode for me because, I say goody fun like it is low key, but this is probably one of the most important episodes that I have done in a very long time. Creating your dream reality is really something next level. And I have been working on this for a very long time. I can honestly tell you from my perspective right now, I am so grateful that I am literally living out everything that I wanted. Everything that I desired is in my reality right now. I'm so grateful for it. It is the most beautiful thing. And the reason why I started the Your Next Level brand, the reason why I have this podcast, the reason why you can listen to me, there's a website, there's a YouTube, there's everything, is because my desire is, or my next desire is to help you make all your dreams come true, to help you step into exactly who you are supposed to be, who you are meant to become, who you want to become. If you are watching the video, hello, you can now see me. If I'm just in your ears right now and you are interested in watching the video and having me like talk to you one on one, as if it's a coaching session, then please go to the Your Next Level podcast YouTube page and we can connect there. So let's get into how to create your dream reality. So I have my notes on my phone right here, and this is just something that I'm so passionate about. Like I said, I have been working on creating my dream reality since I would probably say maybe like 2018. That was the first time between 2017 2018. That's the first time that I really sat down and wrote out the life that I want for myself, what I want to achieve, when I want to achieve it. And it's not really about it's not only about just setting goals. It is so much more than that. And it involves like a feeling as well. So this was the first time I did it. I mapped out basically, and it felt incredible for me. And I promise you, like I am still living out what I had written on that document in 2017, 2018. And there's some like other things that I've done, that's why I talk about manifestation. That's why I talk about goal setting, financial planning, etc, because these are all the factors that come into play in creating your dream reality. So it is a combination of like the normal, or not the normal, but planning, strategic planning, and then also manifesting, and then also visualizing. All of a combination of all of those things, it is what can typically create one's dream reality. So, of course, you choose what you are aligned to and what you believe in. The most important thing really is that for whatever you want, whatever you desire, you have to believe that it is yours. You have to believe that it is possible for you to achieve that, that of course you are going to achieve it, that it is in your mind because it is a possibility. You would not have a desire in your mind, a dream life, a dream goal, if it was not available to be in your reality. But it is time for you to create your dream reality. Okay, people like Elon Musk is going beyond, I think, all of us. He has created like rocket ships, the Tesla, automated cars. People are, I mean, all the AI coming right now, people are creating like the wildest things. And if you are telling me that it is impossible to create your dream reality, like that is a lie. And that is like lazy thinking and limiting beliefs as well. We talk a lot about limiting beliefs on this podcast. So if you see me looking down, it's just because I'm looking At the notes on my phone. So let's get into how to create your dream reality. I want you to know that you can ask for anything you want. Like I said earlier, you wouldn't have a desire in your mind, in your brain, if it was not absolutely meant for you, if it was not possible, if you were not able to achieve it. So, the first thing you really want to do is get specific on the reality that you want to create for yourself. So, what type of life do you see for yourself? Where do you see yourself living? Is it this country? Is it another country? What type of house do you want? What type of job are you doing? Or do you have your own business? Or are you just like a person of leisure? How much money do you want regularly? How much money do you want in your bank account? So it's not only enough to think about how much money you want to earn, because if you work for a company, or even if you work for a company, you typically have like a cost to company, and then you have all those deductions, and then you have that net amount. Okay, if you have a business, it is the sales that are coming in from the services that you are giving out, and minus the cost of sales, and then it is that net profit after tax. So you really have to drill down to what is it that you want in your bank account? How often do you want that amount in your bank account? What type of partner do you want? You want to map out, even if you have a partner right now, but you would like them to behave in a certain way, or you would like them to, it would be really cool if they could have like this additional quality as well. um Map it out, write it down. I think it's even like it's so much more fun, like if you are not with a partner right now and you desire to have someone, and there's like a blank canvas and you can just like really map out what it is that you want. That's exactly what I did before I met my boyfriend. I was very clear on the type of person that I want. I was very clear on how I wanted the person to treat me. And let me tell you, when it comes true, it is completely wild. Your socks are knocked off. You can't believe that, like, it's a possibility that your dreams came into reality like that. Then what type of job do you want? Again, like I said, the type of, is it a job? Is it a business? And don't put down something that you don't truly desire. And if you want something, let's say you say that you want this, like a directorship, for example, and right now it seems impossible to you. I want you to write down why that is impossible. Okay. Or if you want to have your own business, but right now you feel like it is more safer or better for you to work for a company, I want you to write down, like, what is the limiting beliefs that is popping in your head? Is it you are afraid of not earning enough money? I want you to map out those limiting beliefs, and I want you to write out, like, what would life look like if you had your own business? What would life look like if you had just quit your job right now? What plan of action would you put in place to build your own business? Okay, right now I'm not saying like go and quit your job. I'm saying you need to map it out. Know what it looks like. Too many of us know what we don't want, but we are not clear on exactly what we do want. And that's a problem. Okay. What type of love do you want in your life? What type of relationships do you want? If you close your eyes and envision the reality that you want to be in, what does it look like? Be clear about it. Then the second thing is identify the type of people that you look up to. So, which people are inspiring to you? Maybe you know them, maybe you don't know them, in a way of maybe it's like someone that you see physically or that you interact with, or it could be a person that you take their course, listen to their podcasts, watch their YouTube videos. And what I want you to do is like put together your list of directors. So the people that you look up to are typically people that inspire you, or they have achieved something that you wish to achieve. Maybe it is a specific role in a company, maybe it is the confidence level, maybe it is their bravery, or the fact that they are so motivating. So I want you to screenshot pictures of those people and put it into a collage, and this is going to become your board of directors. So I have my list of board of directors, and last year I started with the list, and this year it had changed slightly. So your board of directors doesn't have to stay the same. And the board of directors are typically like within a company, every company has a board of directors, and the board of directors need to be consulted for every like major decision that needs approval within an organization. When like a very big amount needs to be spent within a company, the board of directors makes that decision. When changes, like big changes happens, the board of directors, every single person there gets a vote on specific changes, or um, whether or not they are going to spend X amount of money. So the CEO, the directors will go and consult the board of directors. So if major companies are doing that, why do we not have our own board of directors? So I have my list of board of directors, and when there's a major decision that I have to make in my life, I will look to them. So some of the people on my list are actual people, and every person that I have on my, when I say actual people, it just means that I'm like actually talking to them on a day to day. And then some are people that maybe I'm taking their course, or maybe it's someone that I daily like feel inspired by. So when I need to make a major decision, I will go and consult my board of directors. Sometimes it would be, if it is someone that I interact with, I'll go and ask for their opinion. If it is someone that's course I typically take, or I'm inspired by, I'd think like, what type of advice would they give me in this situation? And for each board of director that I had put down on my list, that person is there for a reason. So try to establish like, why are you inspired by a specific person, by the person that you are typically looking up to? What is the reason that you feel so drawn and so inspired by them? And let me tell you that you will probably figure out that the only reason you are attracted to them because they represent something of you. So there is something that they have that you can see yourself achieving. So whether it is, like I said, the position, whether it is the confidence, you know that it is possible for you, and that's why you are attracted to them, because when you see them exhibit that confidence, that self-love, that like bossiness, whatever it is, it gets like something in your soul just gets excited. Then number three that I want you to consider is, what behaviors do you need to change in order to become that person? So we've already now mapped out what your ideal life would look like. And we know who your board of directors are. So, what behaviors do you need to change to step into that person? So, is it like waking up more early? So, if your board of director, one of the people on your board of directors was like Oprah, and you are thinking about like, should you be waking up more early? Like, what time should your bedtime be? Think, if Oprah was going to give you advice, what would Oprah say? Do you think Oprah would say, no, don't worry, you should sleep in every day until like 9 o'clock? Or like, no, don't worry, you should just get up for work like 30 minutes before. You're working from home anyway, so just get up like 30 minutes before your meeting. I doubt that. I think Oprah would definitely say that you should get up at least like an hour and a half before you start working so that you can have time for yourself in the morning. Anyway, point being is, identify behaviors that you need to change. Okay. Those things that you probably know that you have to change already. You probably said that you were going to change and you didn't do anything about it. But stop making these empty promises to yourself. Now is the time. Okay. Is it the way that you eating? Is that the thing that needs to change? Is it like I said, the time that you wake up, the time that you go to bed? Do you need to put more routines in place? Is it the BS that you are taking from everyone? Do you need to set more boundaries? Okay, and stop doing things that contradict the things that you want. Okay, so if, for example, if you are going to say that you your next level version of yourself in your ideal reality, you are um at like this other company and you are so happy and you um are earning X amount of money, okay? Contradicting yourself would be you see a post for a job and you're not applying for it. You know you need to update your CV or your resume and you're not doing it. So that is contradicting it. That is lazy behavior and that is making empty promises to yourself. You in your ideal world, in your new reality, is not making empty promises to yourself. Okay. So number 4 is what are the new habits that you can create? So, like we mentioned earlier, maybe you want to set your alarm to wake up early. Maybe you want to add in an exercise goal. Get to bed a specific time, meal prep, actually journal, look at the job posts for every week and see which positions align to you. Make a list of the type of partner that you want. Actually go out and try to meet people so that you can, not for the purpose of like of meeting your ideal partner, but number one, for the purpose of putting yourself out there. And then like my bonus point is if you are looking for a partner to treat you a certain way, start treating yourself that way. If you had said on put on your list, for my ideal partner, I want someone that's going to bring me flowers every day. Go and buy yourself flowers every single day. Then number 5 is tackle it step by step. When we think we're going to do like every single thing in life, then we don't get anything done because we start procrastinating. So start with one thing. Once you make a start, even though you're only starting with one thing, you will see the impact on the other things. So if you start with exercising, you will see the impact on your mental health. You'll see the impact on your sleep. You'll see the impact on your mood as well. And once you're confident in that one thing, then you move on to the next thing. So, for example, if exercise, if in your new reality, you were at a certain exercise a goal or you felt a certain way about your body, then so start exercising if that's the thing. And then once you feel confident that you are on your way to reaching that ideal feeling or that ideal weight that you want, then once you're confident, you move on to the next thing. So maybe the next thing was attracting a partner. Then you make the list that you of what it is that you ideally want in a partner. Okay. The next one, number 6, is stop telling yourself negative stories. I usually refer to this as like horror stories. Stop making up stories as to why you are not good enough for that reality. You absolutely are. Cannot say this enough. If you were not meant to have that life would not be in your brain. Stop thinking about why someone wouldn't pick you. Okay? Think about why people will. Write a list of what you bring to the table. People should be absolutely lucky to sit with you. Okay? At the same time, I want you to like do some introspection with everything. Do some introspection. Think about if the ideal goal is the exercise thing. Think about why is it that you have not been doing it, and understand it and try to eliminate it. If the reason why you were not exercising was because you hate going to the gym, then find something that you actually enjoy doing so that you can stick to it. Okay. And then I want to tell you that you allow what goes into your head and what happens to your life. So the thoughts that you have in your head is you. It's your thoughts. If other people are telling you negative stories, like don't allow that. If you are starting to eat a salad and people are like, why all of a sudden are you ordering a salad when you used to order burgers? Or you're afraid to order a salad because you don't want people to think that you are a certain way, Like, no one cares about those people. Don't care if they say something, it will be for that second and it will be over. It is the new you. You don't want to hold yourself back for other people. And talking about other people, number 7 is walk away from certain people. Does the people you have in your life contribute towards the reality you want to have? Or are certain people being negative and you have to cut them out? It's time you take control of your life. Some people are not meant to go to the next level with you. Some people are just meant to be there for a chapter or for a reason and a season. Okay? Leave people that drain you. So assess the people in your life. I did this fun exercise before I turned 30 last year. I can't remember where I think it was like a setting goals exercise. And the exercise was identifying like all the people that are in your circle. The question was, would you hire them? If you were the biggest pop star, would you hire your best friend as your manager? Would you hire your other friend as like, I don't know, your assistant? Um, so you can do an exercise like that, but you know the negative person. Like that person is coming to your mind right now. So it's either you have a chat with them and say, listen, like you are so negative and things need to start changing because I'm not going to allow negative or so much negativity in my life, or you just need to cut them out. Okay. Number 8 is invest in yourself. We don't do this enough. Small treats are like a really cool thing. I read this the other day and I was like, damn, I used to do this so much. I used to reward myself like every single week. I was like, I am buying myself a feelings. Oh, I'm buying my feelings something. Sorry, I didn't know. I just completely messed that up. But I used to buy my feelings something every single week. And the thing, it doesn't have to be like going shopping. It could just be like a treat, like a Kinder Joy or whatever, like little thing that you are interested in, the thing that gets you excited, like do it for yourself. Investing in yourself, whether it's time you are taking from what you would typically spend with other people to sit with yourself, to take yourself out on a date, to buy yourself some flowers, to join a program that you enjoy, to join a program that is going to uplift you, to help you, take you to your next level. I have a program called Breakthrough. I will link it down below in the show notes if it's something that you are interested in. Join a community. It doesn't have to be something that you have to pay for. It could just be a free community or a paid community. So being part of like doing programs, being part of other people's communities, has really helped me, honestly, since I have started joining these things, like started doing an exchange, a money exchange. Because when you pay money for something, then you are going to put effort into it. Because when you get handed something like it's free, you're not going to treat it the same way as you would treat it when you had paid for something. I started with UHBW, Tony Robbins course, then the actual Tony Robbins course. At the same time, I did business school as well, the Vortex, which was also a group of females doing like a year-long program. So that was last year. This year, I am doing a poetry class, but it's also like very much about like female empowerment and taking females to the next level. I'm also doing CEO school, which is a membership with women and helps you like get to your next level again. So even though I feel like I'm at a point where I've achieved so many things beyond my desires, I'm still part of these groups. I'm still investing in myself and investing in these women as well to help me. I'm part of like a spirituality community also to help with like self-love. And I still look at a lot of YouTube videos and stuff. So I'm continuously learning and trying to improve myself. Number 9 is probably one of the favorite ones. Be grateful for what you have. So it is okay to be grateful for what you have and still desire more. You don't have to be upset with what you have in your life right now, because if you are grateful for what you have, it is easier to attract more into your life. Be grateful for the fact that you can listen to this episode. Be grateful that you will have the money at the end of the week to buy yourself a Kinder Joy or a Trump or whatever it is that you desire. Be grateful that whether you are able to get into a car, whether you are able to walk, if you don't have a car and you have to walk, or even if you have a car, like be grateful for the fact that you can walk. Be grateful for the fact, like whenever I feel like I don't want to exercise, I'm like, I am so lucky that my body can like do this exercise. Be grateful for the job that pays your salary, even if it is not the ideal one that you have. Be grateful for it because it is, contributing to your life right now, but then still search for what you want next. Okay, I think I'm going to put together a visualization meditation to help you. I visualize my next level every like quarter. I would visualize what me at the next level looks like, and I'm going to put one together. It's going to be incredible. If you want the link, just send me a DM on Instagram, and as soon as it's ready, I will send you the link. It is amazing. You are going to be able to visualize like you as like a human at that next level, what you look like, who you're talking to, what you're wearing. It's going to be to the detail. First time I did this, I saw this girl, me, standing on a stage in a red suit, speaking to women. And when I visualized it, it seemed like it was beyond like where I was at the time, based on my level of confidence, based on like how was I going to be like speaking, like where was I going to get the opportunity, how I was going to gain the confidence. A red suit, and like red isn't even my color. And then 6 months later, that exact visualization came true. I got a speaking opportunity to CTICC. I walked into, so first I got the speaking opportunity. They asked me if I wanted to speak. I was so scared, but I said yes anyway. So then I went to the store and I saw the perfect red suit. I wasn't even going to look for a red suit. Anyway, point being is that I'll do the visualization meditation, and let me know if it is something that you would like to help you get to your next level and create your next reality. So thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope that you have the most amazing day, and I'll chat to you in the next episode.